Here we have a 2016 on a 65 registration, Volvo B11R, Caetano Levante 2, 85 seat, PSVR compliant coach. Now, like at a Lumpy, these are your new high capacity deckers. And we'll explain why as we go, but to start off, we're up in a very, very sunny Kendal at KT's Coaches, looking at this very well presented ex-National Express Caetano Levante. And the condition of these vehicles, and there's a few in this yard as you can see, is testament to Chris and his team here, because they're all immaculate. You know, when you think of the state some of these come out of service, to get them to this condition, it's no mean feat. Anyway, alloy wheels are fitted, as you can see, bodywork's all good, certainly on the offside. Under the bonnet, 11 litre Volvo engine, that's driven through Volvo's 12-speed automated I-shift gearbox. Timing's a bit bad there, but never mind. Reverse camera's also fitted. Back down the near side again, she's all good. Nothing of real concern. Power operated lockers near side only on Levante 2s. I think National Express kind of realised at some point that nobody ever used the lockers on the offside, or if they did it was very rarely. So what's the point of having power ones? So the ones that you use the most, power operated. The winner with this is massive luggage. Have a look. That's winner number one. Winner number two is 2 axles at the back, because that gives you basically no worries about being overweight. So these, for your residential trips, and I know particularly in this part of the world, access isn't great, but I'm going to come back to that as well. 85 kids and teachers, 85 lots of luggage, no worries about weight. What's not to like? You get a double deck, go out and buy an Enviro 400. Yeah, you got the capacity, but where's your luggage going? You know, and getting back to the length and accessibility issues, right, there's a yard full of these here. Now, not everything's in, but I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including this one. None of them's got any damage on, and these vehicles operate in rural parts of the Lake District and South Cumbria. Yet, the guys get round. So my question is, if these lads here can do it, why can't everybody? It shouldn't be a worry. I know it is. It's easy to say, innit? Anyway, LED destination displays to front, side and rear. We've got a front step-mounted wheelchair lift. And then as we jump on board, 85 prime seats. Fitted with 3-point seat belts and finishing this very, very popular Sigma black trim with red flexing. Personally, I'd go for a black or grey headrest. I think for a school coach it's just a bit too bright. It's going to show up more than it needs to. Black would have worked better, grey would have contrasted with the curtains, but hey, you know, who am I? Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen of the coaching world. Now, this is always something to look at on a Levante conversion. The hardest bit to convert is the toilet, because when you take the toilet out, there's nought there. Nothing. Literally fiberglass. So what you do, can we see the join, right? And yeah, we're always going to see the join, but how good is it? Have a look. I don't know who did this conversion. I could hazard a guess, but that is a good job. 6 along the back, and then working back, we've got wood effect laminate to the floor. We're wired for CCTV. Seats are in great condition as well. I can't see any damage whatsoever. We're fully air conditioned, Sutrac system on here, working quite well considering what the weather's like today. It's not just sunny, it's hot as well. It's one of those days I wish I put my shorts in my bag when I set off on Monday. But yeah, seats are all good. And getting back to the new high capacity Decker, what you got to think on is, I know that you can, listen, ADL are selling E400s, right? Brilliant product. If I was operating, would I be running them? Yes, I would. Right, brilliant product when they're to the like higher spec for private hire, but they don't have the luggage capacity, right? And they won't go under low bridges, right? Which is also part of it. But that's your lot, because most stuff comes out of London with 72 seats, and in not too long from now, there'll be no diesel left in London. It'll be hybrid or electric, and nobody's going to want them. So if you can't buy Deckers, if you can't go up, you've got to go long, and this is the answer. You know, if you want more than a 70-seater, it's one of these, unfortunately. You know, whether that's a good or bad thing, I don't know. Levante 2's far better than Levante 1's. Far better constructed. Levante 3's better again. 2 seats here on quick release tracking. Give you your wheelchair space, so you're down to 81 in a wheelchair. You've got one monitor at the front. It's not for a DVD, it's literally wired to a forward-facing camera that's obviously seen better days. Just literally, it's a National Express thing so that everybody gets a front seat view. Or, some would argue, everybody can see what the driver's doing wrong. Dash is in great condition. You're always going, they're never going to be perfect on the next Natex vehicle because Natex have things screwed in. Okay, but dash is in good order, really. Mileage, 1.25 million, which on a coming up to 10-year-old National Express vehicle, or former National Express vehicle, isn't a lot, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, dash is all good. This one has a courier seat, which is an handy addition if you do sort of longer distance stuff. And that's your lot, really. We all know what a Levante is, but there's good uns and there's bad uns, right? And even if they came here as bad uns, they always go back out as good uns. So if you want a well looked after high capacity coach, it's right here in front of me. It's a 2016 on a 65 registration, Volvo B11R, Caetano Levante 2, 85 seat, PSVAR compliant coach.